Ever wondered how to convert your work permit to permanent residence in Canada? It's a common question, often shrouded in uncertainty and misconceptions. But don't worry, we're here to shed some light on it. The conversion from work permit to PR isn't just about changing your legal status. It's about opening the door to a wealth of opportunities, benefits, and a sense of security that comes with permanent residency. Well, you are not alone. Many people wonder about this process. So let's unravel this mystery together. First things first, are you eligible to convert your work permit to PR? To determine your eligibility, there are a few key factors to consider. One of the crucial elements is your work experience. You must have at least 1 year of full-time or equivalent part-time skilled work experience in Canada. It also needs to be within the last 3 years and gained with a valid work permit. Next, we have language proficiency. You need to show that you can communicate effectively in either English or French. You can do this by taking a language test approved by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, and achieving at least a Canadian language benchmark of 7. Finally, you must have a valid work permit when you apply for PR. It's important to plan ahead and ensure your permit doesn't expire before you submit your application. Now that you know if you're eligible, let's move on to the process. The process of converting a work permit to PR might seem complex, but it's actually pretty straightforward. Let's simplify this journey into 4 easy-to-follow steps. Step 1. You'll need to create an express entry profile. Think of this as your digital introduction to the Canadian immigration system. It's where you'll provide all your personal information, work experience, and educational background. Next up, Step 2. You'll be waiting for an invitation to apply, or ITA for short. This is essentially the Canadian government saying, "Hey, we like your profile. Why don't you consider becoming a permanent resident?" It's a thrilling moment, but it's also where the real work begins. Which brings us to Step 3, submitting your permanent residency application. This is where you'll provide even more detailed information and necessary documents. It's a bit like preparing a job application, but instead of a job, you're applying for the chance to make Canada your forever home. Finally, Step 4, the waiting game. Once your application is submitted, it's time to wait for the final decision. This can take a few months, so patience is key here. Throughout this process, it's crucial to maintain your legal status in Canada. That means keeping your work permit valid and abiding by all the rules and regulations. That's the process in a nutshell. But remember, every case is unique, and your journey might have its own twists and turns. Alright, let's quickly recap what we've discussed. Converting a work permit to permanent residency in Canada is a systematic process that requires careful attention to detail. The first step is to determine your eligibility. It's essential to meet the criteria outlined by the Canadian government, which includes factors such as your work experience, language skills, and more. Once you've confirmed your eligibility, you can proceed with the application process. This involves preparing and submitting all necessary documents, paying the required fees, and waiting for the review and final decision. Remember, it's crucial to maintain your legal status throughout the entire process. And that's it. That's how you convert your work permit to PR in Canada. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others who might benefit from it. And remember, this is the Comrade Community channel, your go-to place for all things related to work permits and PR in Canada. Thank you for watching.